Alright, hello, hello. Alright. Alright, cool. Hello, hi manicurist. Hi, Kari. Perfect. Alright, so I'm gonna do this really cool live today. I have some new products. I have some new stones as well. Stones are from my Amazon store. The beads are from my shop, so I found high quality beads. You can get them at expressclaws.com. They're really cheap. $2.50 or no, $2.75 and under per jar. Has a lot. You'll be able to do a lot. So $2.75 and under. There's 5 different colors. Hello, hello. So you'll be able to get those. So hi, Kristen. So 5 different colors of the beads. 5 different colors, 3 different sizes each. So I'm gonna show them all to you guys today as well. So these are super awesome. Hi, Peachy. You can find them in my web shop, expressclaws.com, as well as my stoner tool that I have here. Super nice agronomic, and my gem and charm gel, which we're also going to be using today. So I did do some samples for my website, so I just brought them here to the live today so you guys can see the samples up close and personal with all of the different colors. So we have gold, rose gold, gunmetal, silver, and pewter. So I put the silver and pewter next to each other so you can really like kind of see like how different they are from one another. So hello, hello. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Make sure that you share the video so people can see. So super awesome. So I figured I would do some different designs today using my beads. And also I've put some new stones in the Amazon store. Oh, the scissors are also from the Amazon store, but I need them to open up the stones today. So first ones are these ones. I don't know the colors, but like they are high on the list because I added them recently, so you guys can see them. So these are kind of like the ones I had like a box before on one of my other videos of using this particular color. It's kind of like it's like a AB champagne-y type color, which is really pretty. This one, I think that one's called like Blue Moonstone or something, but it's really pretty. It's not clear and it's not AB. It's kind of somewhere in between, which is cool. This one is like a gold like AB. Hi, nail addicts. Oops, which I'm now spilling because I didn't realize it was open at the top, so yay me. And then this one is like an amber color. So all these you can find link down below or link in my bio in the Amazon store. Hi, Sassy. So I'm just actually going to pour these into one of the trays real quick because clearly I'm already clumsy and spilling everything without even realizing it. All right. And I got my zoom back, so that's cool. So I'll be able to zoom in for you guys today. I don't understand like why Instagram does that sometimes. These are not Swarovski. I did read some of the reviews on like Amazon and stuff, and I think it's hilarious that some people are like, oh, these are great Swarovskis, and it's like, these are not Swarovski. Swarovski is a brand. These are literally just crystals. Like if it's not Swarovski or Preciosa or another like big name brand. Then they're just repackaging them, calling them special crystals, and they're not anything special. They're literally these crystals that you can get off of Amazon. Hi, Sarisa. So, but they're super duper pretty. Comes in a range of different sizes and all of that, but these are really nice. So I'm going to use these. I'm going to use the swatch sticks actually today, because I think it'll just be easier for me, because I'm being lazy. So I already have some. I was playing around with some tips earlier this week. So I have two made. So one black, one white. And then I figured I'd grab a different color one. Hi, she ready. So to figure that out. But for everybody that's just now tuning in, make sure that you share, because I super appreciate it. I made these to put on my website. If you want to see up close pictures of these, you can find the up close pictures underneath all the bullion pictures. Hi, I'm Magic Nails, Patty. On my website, expressclaws.com. So you can find all of these beads, 5 different colors, 3 different sizes on expressclaws.com. Super high quality beads, $2.75 and under each jar. So you guys go grab them up. All right. Now I'm going to, since I've got this gold color, I think I'm going to use that first. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to also use, let's use the gunmetal ones. So these are, well, I'm going to zoom in since well, at least so I thought. I guess I don't have it back. I guess I only have it like at the beginning of the live. So let me zoom in at the beginning, and then now not at all, which I think is strange, but whatever. So hi to Sunny. So these are the gunmetal ones. And I know that a lot of people are going to say, well, what's the difference between like the gunmetal, the pewter, and the silver? So this is the gunmetal. Adjust the light so it's proper. Here's the gunmetal. Here's the pewter. And then here's the silver. So you can see they're all so different. These are like white silver. These are like dirty silver. And these are like a blackish silver with like a silver undertone, I guess you can say. So, but for nail artists like me, like having the different shades and stuff is so important. Doing different people's nails, especially like when you only have like silver or a gunmetal color. Sometimes I kind of want the muted like in between pewter color, because I don't want it to be like so bright or so dark. So this is really nice, like a neutral color that you can use. All right, so I'm gonna start off with these. I'm actually going to use the mini ones. These are the mini size. I'll try to keep my colors organized over here, but we're going to see how this is going to go today. And I have them all like labeled on the back so you guys can find them. So, oh, thanks, Teresa. You can actually find these in my web shop now, expressclaws.com. So I have that all labeled on the back. I was going to put a label on the top, but like I like to see like what's in there. So I decided not to put the label on the top. All right. So these new stones you can also find in the Amazon shop. I'm going to grab my Gem and Charm Gel. Now, if anybody is new here, my Gem and Charm Gel is tack-free. So you can, if 30 seconds, you cure it, it's going to be a little bit sticky, but then after 60 seconds, it's going to be completely tack-free. Also, what is that over there? Oh, okay. Also, it does cure crystal clear. Hi, ICJ Nails. So you don't have to worry about it. All right. I want to put this on the black one, actually. So you can use whatever black it is that you want. I'm going to use my little tiny brush, whatever brush it is that you guys decide to use. That's like the best for you in order to apply your Gem and Charm Gel and move around your beads. I'm going to open this up next. But first things first is I'm going to be placing my crystals. So I'm only going to be using the round stones today, so you guys can kind of see like how to place them or play around with them. Grab your stoner tool. Like that. So now I have this first one here. I'm going to freeze this one in place. And you only need about like 3 seconds with your 10-second cure light. I apologize. I'm going to see if I can adjust this light a little bit better. Maybe this will be better. Okay, I think that is a bit better. Perfect. Okay. Exactly, Peachy. That definitely did know. All right, so I'm going to show you guys how to put the beads around like one of the stones like this, just around the whole thing, which makes it super easy. So what I like to do is I like to grab a bit of my Gem and Charm gel, and I'm going to just literally place it around like this. So you don't have to do this because of what the next step that we're going to be doing, but I think that this makes it slightly easier because it's already kind of slick around there in order to get your beads. Hi, Zuzu. So open up your beads like so. So I'm going to go into my Gem and Charm gel down here. I'm going to dunk it. So you see like I have like a little dollop like so. Let's see if it focused. Dollop. And then I'm going to tap it into my mini beads like so. So, hi Brooke, hi Cheyenne. So now I have all of these little beads, right? So the beads are available on expressclaws.com. Now this is just the lid of my Gem and Charm gel. So what's great about doing this is that I'm coating the beads already, so I don't have to worry about it later. Super. This is going to help prevent the tarnish, and because my Gem and Charm gel dries tack free, then they're already going to be shiny at the end. So if you end up like missing a top coat or anything like that, and the beads will stay in here like this. So if you put on a crystal or something, because sometimes my client was laughing at me actually earlier today, because sometimes I'll put like a stone or whatever in here and I'll forget about it and I'll just stick the lid on. So that will fall because the stone is a little bit heavy. So make sure that you don't keep that in there because it's going to end up in your jar. You can see some of the beads. There's a couple down here that have fallen or whatever. But that's probably because that they were already loose, not like really submerged. You can see like it's nice and glossy on top of those little bullion beads right now. So if it's not completely in there, then it is going to do that, but it's whatever. It's at the end anyway. So I'm going to scoop my beads up like this. Okay, so they're all nice and coated. You're welcome, ICJ. And then just kind of like roll them off like so. So you're just going to move them around like little soldiers, basically. Line them up. Just touch it with the brush. Use whatever brush it is that you like. I always use like a cheapy brush for this because you can see it's kind of like turnt. So thanks, Teresa. I actually have some other new stuff to add, but I have to wait for new packaging because what I have, should I say, because I've been looking for new boxes and stuff, because even the USPS boxes are not big enough for the new item that I'm going to be adding, because I've had the new item for a little while now and I've been dying to like add it to the store, but I can't add it to the store if I cannot ship it out. So, and I I'm such a stickler on how I ship my products. If anybody has ever purchased anything from me, from expressclaws.com, I make sure that everything is completely packed in there super well, because that is so important to me. I honestly hate when I receive a item from a company and they are careless in packaging my items. So I always am careful the stuff that I purchase to package your guys' items with. Okay. So just make sure that they're all nice and lined up. These are the mini beads, like I said. Okay, so just make sure, I'm going to touch right here, trying to get any extra gel from like around here, make it flat. If you're worried that it's not going to be flat, you can go ahead and put in your other stones. I'm saying a lot because it's, oh my god, honestly my throat is like so dry. This is a 10-second cure light. You can get it from Esperta Nail Products or Tess Walters or Nail Art Connect. Just make sure that you tell her I sent you. Esperta is, oh look, I didn't have it upside down today. Shocking. Thank you so much, Peachy. I definitely appreciate that. Awesome, She Ready. I can't wait for you to get that. I love my popple. I'll have to do another thing with popple as well. So here we go. So there's this little guy. All right, I think I'm going to add some, I think I want to do something like down this way to kind of have like a crescent type shape. So I'm going to grab my Gem and Charm gel like so and just put like a line. You can kind of see that line of light. Same thing. Perfect. All right. So grab your stoner tool. Just going to use the back to kind of see what sizes that we got in here. Okay, I think I like this one. This size. Seems like all the small ones are flipped over and the big ones are not, so gonna fuss with it a smidge. This one here. Hello, hello. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Oops. Of course I would touch my nail and drop it. At least that's what it felt like. Flip. Flip. That's the worst. Okay. There we go. Thank you. So just take your stoner tool and I like to place from large to small. Make sure you butt them up really well against one another. That's very important when applying your crystals, because the closer that they are, the more bunched up that they are together, the less chance that you have to worry about them coming off, or should I say your clients knocking them off, because we know that clients can be kind of careless. Not all the time, just most of the time, right? Okay, so you can decide if you want to flash cure this and have it flash cured and then do your beads, or nail art gels, or if you want to add in your beads now. It's totally up to you. I think I'm actually going to add like some small ones here and here. Not beads, but small stones. So I'm just going to take my little brush, and literally all you need is just like a little dab underneath it here, like so, in order to add your little small stones. If it was larger, I would be more concerned, but they're not. You can find these stones in my Amazon store. Very inexpensive, and you get a bunch. Okay, I do like that. All right, so I'm just going to flash cure this using my 10-second cure light. So you really only need, hi from Chile, thank you, 3 seconds in order to make sure that your stones are not moving with the Gem and Charm gel. Thanks, Sarisa. And this other phone is acting crazy. Cool. All right, so I still have my beads inside the lid of my Gem and Charm gel. I'm just gonna move this to the side before, I'm very clumsy. So I'm just going to grab a few on my brush like this. So you just have to basically roll them off like this. And these are the gunmetal beads. But at least when you do things this way, you don't have to worry about anything like moving on you. Okay, now I'm going to flash cure this. Hi, Shanessa. Again, you only need about like 3 seconds for it to not move. Not like that these are super going to move anyway, because my Gem and Charm gel is a medium viscosity, so it's not super thick, but it's also not super thin either. So it's really not going to move unless it's like in a super hot climate. Because anything with gel moves if it's a super hot climate, no matter how dense it is. The next one I'm going to do is going to be on white, you guys, so it's going to be a little bit easier to see, but super duper. Mini or micro beads would be good to get right in here, because you can see I really got in that side really well. So the more that you put your little stone or your little beads in here together, it kind of acts like a facet, just an extra layer of protection even for your stones. So I also think that's why it's very important. Thank you so much. So I'm going to flash cure this. And then I'm going to cure this for 30 seconds. So remember, after 60 seconds, it's completely tack-free, but it's 30 seconds right now. Hi, April. Because I want to put on some top coat. So I think I want to use matte and shiny top coats for this design. Again, these stones you can find on my Amazon store, linked down below or in my bio. You can find any of my items on expressclaws.com. All right. So these are in my Amazon store, as a matter of fact, Heather. Oh, thank you so much, Nail Art Gels. I appreciate you. Hi, China Nails. Yes, the tiny beads come in silver, gold, rose gold, gunmetal, and pewter. So I'll show you guys right here. I just put them in this box so it's easy to show you guys. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Super cool. So you guys know that they are $275 and under on the website. So $275 for like the larger ones, and I think it's $250 for the mini. Look at that mini. So I have the mini ones down here, mini, and then $245 for the micro. So you're welcome, Nail Art Gels. Awesome, awesome. All right, so I'm going to use, where's that? Oh shit. All right, I have a palette. Oh, these are from my last live. If you guys missed that, you can totally find it on my IGTV. Nail Tech, the stones are on my Amazon store, link in my bio. So if you go to the link in my bio and then click where it says my Amazon store, then you'll be able to find the stones in there underneath the one where it says crystals that are not Swarovski. The beads are in my web shop, expressclaws.com. You can also find that at the link down below or in my bio as well. I think it says for nail supplies, press-ons, nail kits, etc. Okay, so I'm going to use shiny and matte top coat. So you can use whatever one that you choose. I'm going to use the Medusa ones that I have. So I'm going to use the shiny one. No, I'm going to use the matte one first. I think I want to do mattes down here actually. So this is here, super matte. It's the only way that I can show it to you guys. So I am going to put a dollop of matte here. So just a little touch, okay? So I want to make sure that I can get all the way around those stones. I'm going to use that same little brush that I was using in order to get everywhere else. Okay. So first things first, take that brush because I have some Gem and Charm gel on it. I'm going to wipe it off like this. Then I'm going to touch it onto my palette. You can find these palettes on expressclaws.com as well. And I'm going to take just a little dollop and I'm going to push right next to, not touching, my stone like so. Touch, touch, touch. Okay, I'm going to use my line of light to see where I need product. So line of light means that if you take your nail and you're tilting it like this, do you see where the shine is there? So that is your line of light. You can see I have a little dip right here because the line of light is not straight. So that means I need just a touch more because I did over touch with my Gem and Charm gel earlier when applying the beads. So much better now. It's not going to be perfect, but it's much better. Matte top coat is a little bit slow moving. Okay, so let me show you guys the 10-second cure light because I'll be able to Well, because this gel polish is actually sticky nail tech, so you still have to top coat your gel polish. So I do not recommend putting the Gem and Charm gel on top of a top coated nail already, because it's like ice on top of a windshield. Once, if somebody like bumps it, then it's going to just like chip off, right? So like if you have ice on your windshield, you take something, you apply force, and then the ice comes off the windshield. So it's going to be a similar situation if you do something like that. So here is the 10-second cure light again. Again, you can purchase this from Esperta Nail Products. Just make sure that you tell them that I sent you over here. So you only need 10 seconds, but you can see like this is already like half matte. You see it's not matte at the tip, but you just need 1 Mississippi, and then go here 2 Mississippi, etc., etc., 3 Mississippi. So this is great. Like, so if you have a client that's like consistently like bumping her nails and stuff like that, when you are doing stonework or like trying to make, especially like a matte top coat, like if your client bumps her matte top coat like in there, like it's over with. You honestly have to zip it all off and then redo it again, because matte top coat is extremely unforgiving. Yes, this is super awesome. You can get it from Nail Art Connect. Just make sure that you tell her I sent you, so I get my kickback from that. That'd be great. So now I have like the matte top coat done, right? So I'm going to put shiny up at the top. So again, with my little brush and my palette. So I have this here. So I'm going to put the shiny one on the white. This way I don't forget. Going to go in with my High Gloss No Wipe. Sorry, my bottle is like gross because it's at my live desk, and I don't care that much about the one at my live desk when I do it. So what you're going to do, I like to do gloss second because this way I can go over anything else. So here you can see like I touched like some of the beads. So you can go back and retouch the beads. Thanks, awesome nail tech. Make sure that if you guys ever recreate any of my designs, tag me in your story or on your post. This way I can share it. So just gonna go here, because remember your client's cuticle is gonna be here. So you can't just like slap on your top coat with that big brush. That's like not a thing. So slap it on, just touch it, touch, touch, touch. Perfect, perfect. All right, so now I have my shiny top coat on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the same brush and I'm going to tap it here, and I'm not going to have as much product on here. So if you have a client, because the beads are already cured and it already has a Gem and Charm gel on there, so you don't necessarily have to go around any of this stuff. But if your clients are a little bit more hard on their nails, you can just take it and then just gently touch. Gently, gently. Don't touch on the mat, right in between the stones. So for the little beads that I have that are not shiny anymore, just touch it with a little bit. That's why I use like a certain brush for this, because I can just touch it right up to get them shiny again. Also, if like the side of your stone that you touched on the side here has left up just like a little small portion, like not shiny, so like right down here on this stone here, you can see I touched it slightly with the mat. I can literally just touch it to make it shiny again at the bottom. So now I'm just going to do a full cure in the LED lamp. So I'm going to do 60-second cure. You can still use a 10-second cure lamp if you would like. 10-second cure light does cure pretty much any gel. I don't have a gel currently that I have that it doesn't cure, so that is a plus. So now I'm going to grab these stones, also available in my Amazon store. They're like blue moon crystals or something like that. You'll see them. They're underneath the tab where it says Hi Nail Art House Store. Hi Emily Cavallari. Hi, Sonia. Where is this? Okay. Scissors are also from these big ones. Hi, Estella. From my Amazon store. Yes, I have so much gel, Sarisa. If you guys go back onto one of my IGTVs, I think I tested like 16 different types of gel once I got my 10-second cure light. And I did not test them prior to coming on live because I'm going to tell you the truth. Like, I am lazy. So a lot of times I will try different designs or different techniques on live with you guys because like I'm just not with it. If I'm going to actually like test a product, it's going to be something that I'm selling, and that's when I will test it before. But like if it's something else, I'm just like, whatever, we're just gonna see if it works or whatever. So it's no problem at all. So I actually have like a thing from, where is it? Joann Fabrics. I'll grab my thing right now, Heather, this way you can see. I don't currently have one in my web store because I haven't found one that's like this, but I will also say that I keep it in the drawer. I don't really take it out. So this is my box. I have many of these, okay? Many. So it has all these in here, and I keep them in the drawer. So I have an IKEA Alex unit, and these are not Swarovski, of course. So these are just like the crystals off of Amazon, stuff that I use for my lives, or maybe this might have a color that my Swarovski doesn't have. And obviously, if anybody knows anything, like Swarovski is getting discontinued as far as being able to be used in nail application, etc. So everybody, just like me, is just like on the hunt of seeing what's the next best thing. But I refuse to purchase a whole bunch of Swarovski and nobody knows what's going on. So anyways, so this stays in the drawer. I simply just open this like so, and I have this little scoop in here. You can grab anything that you want, even if you wanted to use like one of these, because that's basically what this is. This is just like a little swatch stick, but it's kind of like a scoopy one, right? So I will, let me see, what do I have? Okay. Cool. So this is like the red one. So I will just take this, and I will take my scoop here, and I will just dispense out what I'm going to be using for my live video or to my client, and I will put it in here, and then I will put this back in here and close it up, and this never leaves the drawer. Like once even like when I am opening, if say I have like 5 in here, I don't like take this out of my drawer and like go to my desk. I literally leave it in the drawer. I pull the chair up to the drawer because literally I am so clumsy. I just wrecked an entire jar of Swarovski crystals Sunday. So this stays in the drawer. It doesn't leave. Like once it's in there, it is in there. So I don't have to worry about it. And I have different ones, and I will adjust them, you know, stack them on top of one another, etc. No big deal. Okay. So the next one, so I'm gonna use this white one. Wait, this one. Okay. These are the stones that I'm going to use. They're not clear, and they're not AB. Yes, they are at Joann Fabrics, Peachy. And it's like a special one or whatever. I have some other ones that have like, because you've seen like that big opening or whatever in the middle. Sometimes I put like larger stones in there or whatever if I have it. So no big deal. But a lot of times you can use like a coupon, 50% off. Sometimes they have them on sale and then you can use 20% off. So it's really kind of cool. So I just wait and then I usually buy 2 or 3 at a time. Because sometimes they have them and sometimes they don't. It's the Hildy and Joe brand, I think it is. I don't know. I think so. I've never been able to like find them online on their online website. Okay. So I'm going to use the rose gold one, or the rose one. So I'm going to use the micro These are really small. Actually, I think I'm going to use the micro and the small ones so you guys can see the two different sizes. So micro, small, and here is the mini here. These two appear to be very close, but these ones are smaller than these ones. So, but I'm going to use the micro and the small ones for this design. So I have this, you're welcome, Heather. I have this white one, so that's what we're going to use. I'm going to grab, let me grab this because it's already baked up so you guys can see the final result of the first nail that we did. Super nice and fun. Cool. All right, now I'm going to use my Gem and Charm Gel. And again, you can find the Gem and Charm Gel, my stoner tool, and the beads on expressclaws.com. Stones are from my Amazon store. All right, so I'm going to, again, I'm going to grab like one of the larger stones. I always like to start with like my larger stones first, because it just like makes my life a lot easier. This way I can like plan it out. So yes, exactly, Peachy. That's awesome. So I think I'm gonna stick the large one up this way. Grab my stoner tool. This on here. I think I want to, okay, yeah, I'm gonna flash cure this. Just again, 30 seconds, flash curing. Careful, make sure that your gel isn't underneath it. And this time I'm going to put smaller stones around this one first. Hi, Debbie. Oops. All right. So I'm going to grab a couple different sizes. So this one will go here. Just try to make sure I'll put it like right next to it to make sure I'm grabbing like the same size. And then I think I want to grab some small ones to kind of just go around here. Like so. Nope, that is not the same size, so that's gotta go. Well, let's do this down here. These are a little bit bigger. Oh yeah, that's cute. Okay, I like the way that this looks right now, so what I'm gonna do, because I'm not gonna flash cure it, because hi Bling Beauty, hi B-Lens, I put the Gem and Charm Gel around everything, so I still have Gem and Charm Gel like right in here. So if I flash cure this now and try to put my beads in between, then you're not going to be able to do it because you already have your Gem and Charm Gel like in here. So I'm going to grab the micro ones here, and because I already have a bunch of Gem and Charm Gel on there, I'm just going to take my brush and I'm just going to dip it in here like so, and I'm going to press in some beads. This is exactly how I do nails for my clients all day long, so there's like no right or wrong as far as like how to do this like this. I'm just gonna move this over here. Because I literally change things up like as I go for my clients. Okay. I'm gonna make sure there's no Gem and Charm Gel poking out anywhere else. All right, cool. So now I'm gonna flash cure this, just about 3 seconds, using my 10-second cure lamp. perfect. So just like I did, oops, just like I did with the gunmetal ones, I'm going to take a dollop. I'm going to coat this here with my micro rose beads. So these were the mini ones. These are micro. So you can see that they're smaller. I personally like to use multiple different sizes as far as when I do like my nail art designs. This one I'm going to use 2 different sizes. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. It really just depends on how I'm feeling and, you know, the stuff that I really want to do. Hi G's, hi Peekaboo. I'm going to put a few at the top. Get off of there. Grab another one. Thank you so much, Sarisa. Now you guys can put like the little beads around pretty much anything that you want. So don't feel like it has to be stones. I'm just using like stones today because that's just how I'm feeling. So I'm going to flash cure this just so my little beads will stay. Now, you don't have to worry about like this hitting anything because this little opening here for this flash cure light is actually kind of deep, so you can see like I'm going to stick the whole tip of my nail in it. So you can actually cover everything completely and it will be able to cure it because it is metallic on the inside. So the light is going to bounce off. Next thing is I want to make like a chain. So I'm sure that you guys have seen it, but I'm going to make a chain going from here up. Okay. So the easy way to do this is I'm going to use my Gem and Charm gel. Oh, that's okay, Debbie. And I'm going to draw my line. So it just needs to be a general area of where you're going to be putting your beads. So you can see like that, right? Cool. Hi, Carol. So same thing on both sides. I'm making it generally the same swoop, same design. Hi, Antoinette. And I'm going to swoop it up. So I'm going to make sure it kind of goes up. All right. So that's cool. So I'm going to start out using the micro beads, and then because I'm just going to open this up too. So I'm going to open up the small rose beads as well. And I'm just going to take a few here and like set them in the line. You can use from the lid of your Gem and Charm gel too, if that's what you want to use. But to me, this is like the easiest way, because they're still going to roll mostly in this anyway. So now I'm going to grab one of the larger ones, and then I'm going to grab some more small ones. Grab like 2. Like this. Thank you so much. Hi, Polish Slayer. So grab like 2, and I'm going to grab another big one. Okay. And then I'm going to fill the rest with the small. But I feel like just having like that one big one here and there like super makes a difference. On the side, you can really see how much of a difference that really makes. Thank you so much, Polish Slayer. Hello, hello. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. Just touching this. If you'd like to get any gem and charm gel or any beads, you can find them on expressclaws.com. The new stones that I'm using are from my Amazon store. Just to make sure that they're even. So that's the reason why I keep like checking back to the beginning here to make it even. Looks like I need one more on the left hand side. So you might not think that it's a big deal, but doing this like it is a big deal to make sure that it's even for sure. Okay, this one looks like I need to move down. So you can see how it's not as swoopy as the left, so I'm just going to slightly move my little beads just like so. That's all you gotta do. Make it match. That looks fairly symmetrical now. So, hi Chloe. Thank you, Heather. So I'm just going to use my 10-second cure light and I'm going to flash this in place. Perfect, perfect. Just like so. If anybody is wondering, this was the first nail that we did. I know a lot of people have just now tuned in, so shiny and matte nail. So you can find this later on my IGTV. So that is this one right now. So I'm going to add some more. I think I'm going to add some more down here a bit. So what I'm going to do is I want to start off here. Right there. I'm going to go into my stones. I think I want to use this one. Yeah. Okay. Just going to flash this one into place as well. Again, only needs like 3 seconds. And then I want to add on a couple more here. Right here. A little small one. Again, about 3 seconds. This is just to hold it into place, so you don't have to worry about it moving around on you. So, again, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to connect these two pieces. So, I'm going to draw some lines from here to here, and I'm going to put some in here. So let's start off with the center here. I'm going to grab one of the big ones, place it there, and I'm going to grab a couple of the small beads. And place them there. I Maybe I need one more. Hello, hello. I think I need a third. Let's see. Let's see if I do. I'm going to use the end of my stoner tool. This is really good to like be... Okay, so having 3 is a little bit too much, so just going to grab one out. No biggie. Just like so. Sometimes you think that you know, and then you find out that you don't. Right, so. Thank you so much, Teresa. Okay. So, now I'm going to make my lines again. This time I'm going to start them here and then pull it up this way. Do the same thing over here. Thank you so much, my pretty polished nails. Same thing. If you're unsure, just turn your client's hand, touch it, and pull it where you need. All right. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with some big ones. I'm gonna place my 2 of my big ones here. I think I want a couple here, right in here. Big ones, but they're called the small on the web shop. So, but you can see. Thank you so much, She Ready. Hi, Josie. How are you, love? Touch and place. So one of the other things is too, so I have 4 little beads here. So now this one makes 5 of the micro beads. So now I'm going to push that there. So that means that the next one on the left side is also going to get 5. You don't have to count out loud, but definitely like know how many that you need. Because if you don't, then it's definitely not going to look symmetrical either. Thank you, Josie. Grab 2 more. I think I want to grab another small one. I'm just grabbing with my little brush I got going on here. You guys can use whatever it is that you want. The small size ones you can definitely pick up easily with your stoner tool. You can pick up the other ones with the stoner tool too. But it'd be a little bit more difficult because they're so small. Just grabbing some out of my lid of the micro ones. Okay. So again, move what you got. Thank you so much, Chloe. Alright, so now I'm going to adjust. So I need to make sure that everything is right where it needs to be. So that's what's great about using the end of the stoner tool. So it's very easy to move my beads and everything once I get them on here. So I might not need that. Alright. And it doesn't have like that little irritating daughter at the end, so you don't have to worry about that. It's very easy to move your items that need to be moved. Okay, cool. Close to symmetrical. Hey, Nuna. Alright, so now I'm just going to flash cure this 3 seconds on each side. Make sure that it just doesn't move on us, okay? Alright. So, going to add some more beads. A couple here. I think I need a few at the bottom as well. Okay, again, I'm going to flash cure that. Okay, I'm going to grab my lid because now I'm out of beads, and I'm going to grab a few more of the rose gold micro beads, and I'm gonna put a few at the top because I kind of want this to kind of get that like chandelier like vibe. So I'm gonna add a few up here actually, and I'm gonna add one big one at the top. My rose beads, the big ones. So that looked kind of unfinished to me without that. Hi, Amanda. Cool. All right, I think I want to add a few more beads like right in here because this area here looks a little bit plain to me, so I'm just going to add some of the big ones. So I'm just going to take some of my Gem and Charm gel. I'm going to place a dot here and then a dot here, kind of like what we did in the last one when we're using like the smaller items and stuff. You just need a little dot. So I'm going to take my small size bullion or metal beads or whatever you want to call them, really, like so. I place 3 here. Okay, perfect. Again, just a few seconds to cure it. All right, perfect. Right, so I'm going to the last thing is I'm going to add just a little small line here actually. So I'm going to take just a couple and I'm going to grab one of these. Oops. Here. Now I'm going to grab, see if I can find a little small one here. Stone. Oops. What happens when you try to grab stuff from too far away? Here's this. Here's this. And I'm going to grab a couple of my micro ones as well. right, cool. Just a few seconds. I show off claws. All right. So I'm gonna set that to the side. Let me close up my beads. Again, you can get these from expressclaws.com. I use the micro and the small rose ones. They range from $2.45 to $2.75 a piece. All right. So, thank you so much, Nuna. So I'm gonna go in with my top coat. So let me see if my light didn't cure this already. Okay, good. So this is the top coat. So usually with designs like this, if this is something that you guys struggle with, I do this. So I will go like this and do each section. All right, because I don't want this to pool too much. So basically hold your client's nails flat like so, and then I'm going to take that 10-second cure light and I'm going to hit it like this again for like 3 seconds. All right, because this is a top coat, so this I don't have to worry about that moving, but it is securing that one side too. So just take this top coat here. Same thing. Touch, touch, touch. Making sure it's smooth again. Thank you so much, Nail Tech. Just a few seconds with my 10-second cure light. I'm gonna put on some more high gloss top coat actually. Just like so. Make sure that you share this with your nail buddies that need to see this. I super duper appreciate any shares, any orders. You guys definitely help me out. I love making sure that I can bring some high quality nail art items and some tutorials and stuff for you all. I do still have my online nail school, which you can find at the link in my bio. I do intend on putting some new content up there shortly. I just have a new puppy, so she's literally been crazy. Working on new items for the website as well. Some fun new stuff coming. Probably not till next month. So, but I always buy limited quantities of stuff to kind of see like how it goes. See who likes what I should keep in my web shop, what I shouldn't, etc. Yes, exactly, Kristen. I'm going to take the top coat now. Here, touch it, and then I'm going to use the small brush to really get right next to it. Make sure that you don't go over the beads that you just did as far as like to the other side. You can go on top of them if you want, but like don't go over into that because that's already flash cured. So you'll see like a streak in your final design. If you guys are not as picky as me, it doesn't matter, but me, oh my god, I'm so terrible sometimes. But that's the reason why my salon hashtag is classy nail snob, so and my clients know it. Alright, again with the line of light, I'm making sure that everything is okay and I didn't miss anything. So I missed right here. So make sure you touch that. And up in this corner too. It's like, it's a little bit. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to cure that all the way. Oh, that's awesome, Kristen. Sarisa. So my puppy, she's not here right now because she is with her daddy because she is a little psychopath. She is 2 months old. She's a Shih Tzu and she thinks that she's a pit bull. So she literally does the most. I'm just taking some alcohol and like wiping my plate. So these are imported from Japan. And also what makes these different is that it has a super awesome cork on the back, so it's not gonna like scratch your table up and stuff. So super nice. Hand poured marbled ceramic. So anyways, she rules the house. She was the runt of the litter, actually. So she's like the smallest. Oh, I don't think I put this in long enough. She's the smallest out of everybody that was in the litter. She was 2.3 pounds when I got her last week. And now she is, as of Tuesday, 2 pounds, 14 ounces. So she's gained some weight, which is nice. Thank you so much, Sarisa. I also have a different palette on the website as well, which is, what is that? This one. This is a closing palette also is on the website, so which is nice. And you can fit like a brush, or like I like to put my arrow tool in here a lot because it fits perfect, and then I can just shut it. It's great. She definitely is a little bundle of joy. She is such a little happy girl, but she does like keep me up a lot at night, just like a newborn baby. But she's getting better now. I'm hoping that within the next few days that she'll be like more acclimated to the sleep schedule. So, but I spent a lot of time on these designs, so I'm just gonna do the 2 tonight, and I will try to come back tomorrow with some new designs I'm gonna try. So hopefully all goes well. But you can find the stones on my Amazon store, linked down below or in my bio, and you can find the beads in my the tips too you can find also in my Amazon store. The beads you can find on expressclaws.com, as well as the stoner tool and my gem and charm gel, all on expressclaws.com. So I super duper appreciate you guys so much. Oh, I am absolutely loving your cuticle oil, but I did oil them before live, but everything is so dry here. Bling Boutique, you can see they're just like so dry still. So yeah, so if you guys want cuticle oil, hit up Bling Boutique. She's got some really awesome crystal infused cuticle oil, and it smells amazing. It honestly smells so good. Anyways, so if you want the stoner tool or my gem and charm gel or the beads, you can go to expressclaws.com. The top coats that I used today were Medusa top coats, which you can find my affiliate link in my bio. So make sure that you use my specific link anytime that you want to shop in order to support me. But I super duper appreciate you supporting my small business. I take anybody's recommendation into account, of course, and I always try to find the absolute best products for you guys at all times. Even if I have to import them from Japan or Germany or the Netherlands or wherever, I'm always going to have high quality items for you. I did do a little cuticle cutting video or whatever. I think I'm going to upload that on my other account, so on Express Claws account. So if you haven't done that already, make sure that you like and follow my other account, Express Claws. We super appreciate you. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight, and I hope you have a great night. Bye.